Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is Johnny D, and here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Little D.
Yes, sir.
Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
All accounted for.
Presente.
Yes. How was vacations, guys?
It was good, compadre.
It was good.
Really good.
It was good. Uno was unpaid vacation. No van a creer la gente que estamos pagando feria aquí, compadre. No hay feria. Todavía no tenemos los 1,000 listeners como everybody else. You know?
Híjole. Todavía falta.
Ale, vamos. Episode 26. Man. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. And like always, you're listening probably on GaryHobbs.com, iHeart.com, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, LaMeraleona.net radio every 12 p.m. noon on Saturdays. Please, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and what, Johnny D?
And share.
Share.
We got to share.
We got to share. You know, what a week. What a week the last 7-8 days, man. We lost Abraham Quintanilla. Mr. Q, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Condolences to the Quintanilla family and Ms. Marcela Quintanilla, Suzette, and AB. But what a career he had.
Oh, for sure.
He was 86 years old. Yeah. 86. So descanse en paz, Abraham Quintanilla. Man, I knew Abraham, and especially like in the 90s, Jesse Melendres, who was road managing with us. Jesse and I would talk, with Mr. Q whenever we were working somewhere together, right? But I guess I have too many little stories, but no, we weren't close. I don't want people to think that, that we're close to the Quintanillas. Of course we knew them, and we, since they were teenagers, right? And in fact, the story is that I think one on the first or the second album, compadre, at that time, Arnold Garcia from Hacienda Records, right? He was our engineer, producing our first couple of albums. I was really, really good friends with Arnold Garcia, hijo de Roland Garcia y Annie Garcia, los dueños de Hacienda Records. And I guess we needed a bass player, somewhere in that time de que Javier Mendoza was in and out, and Manuel Flores was in and out, La Perra, the dog. And but Arnold brought A.B. Quintanilla to record a bass part. And he had to be a teenager, of course, and I thought he played really well. I think he must have been 18, 19 years old, but he looks very young, as it is, right? When back then, he looked like he was 13 or 14, but he must have been 18, 19. But man, that family really. I haven't seen Netflix or the all the specials or the documentaries.
Yeah,
I don't see those. It's a lot. It's kind of like I just hated the way she was taken.
That's right.
But our condolences to the Quintanilla family. Manny Guerra, man, rest in peace, Manny Guerra.
Yeah, Manny.
Hermano Rudy Guerra. Now, the story, Manny and Rudy, the Guerra brothers, San Antonio, Texas, they're musical geniuses, okay? But Rudy started the Latin breed, Rudy Guerra, and of course, with Jimmy Edward and all my favorites, but and they had GCP Records, and but Manny was a whiz at just about everything, and I had forgotten that he was a drummer too. I think he played drums for Sonny Osuna and Sonny the Sunliners, right? And pero producer, engineer, musician, all of the above. And my little story about Manny, I think in that second album going Sony Records, is that when we did? No, it wasn't even an album. They threw out a single.
Just a single.
Ya robaron al ladrón, pero en mariachi,
the
right?
The mariachi version, yeah.
Okay, with Jose Rosario, who's the VP, Vice President, Sony Discos in San Antonio. And he took me to record.
That was the first album, the Sony Records. Mírame a mí. The Mírame a mí CD.
Y ahí estaba la mariachi song.
No, they didn't come out on the CD. It was just a single they threw out by themselves.
But in between two albums or what?
No, it was just right after we recorded the Mírame a mí
okay.
CD. So after that, they did the version, mariachi version.
Pues me llevó José Rosario a grabar con Manny Guerra, and I heard all these horror stories that he stops you and he corrects you, and and he did. And he did. And I'm thinking to myself, pues I never thought of myself, top 10 material, pero I thought, pues, they wanted me to come record here, and now they're trying to change me, pero no, he was extraordinary. He's extraordinary. But rest in peace, Manny Guerra. Our condolences to the Guerra family. Now, Raul Malo from the Mavericks, he passed away. He was 60 years old. 60 years old. Man, so what I like about Raul Malo is that he implemented el acordeón in his country songs, I think Percy Cardona is his name. I haven't met Percy, but he's from San Antonio, but he's been playing accordion with them, with the Mavericks. And so le meten acordeón, le meten. But I started studying him a little bit last couple of days, and man, could the man sing? I thought he sang. He's a great singer.
Great, strong voice.
Raul Malo from the Mavericks. Was our condolences. Rest in peace, Raul Malo. Man, a couple of deaths there, passing away. But we want to thank people that were with us last Friday. On the 12th, we were in San Antonio, Texas, at the all-new Mustang Sally. San Antonio, Texas. I want to send a shout out to Rudy Lopez and his wife Jeannie. They always treat us. He was a lifesaver, Rudy Lopez, because we're supposed to be at another big club that closed down. We don't want to mention their names, Rodeo Event Center. but Rudy took us on, and I appreciate that, Rudy. Big shout out, Rudy Lopez Entertainment. Saturday, the 13th, we stayed in San Antonio, one of those few occasions that we just stay overnight. But so we played at a 50th wedding anniversary, some dear friends of ours, and their Tejano cruisers, Raymond and Rosie Ramos. Felicidades, Raymond and Rosie Ramos. 50th wedding anniversary. Que aguante.
Wow, what an accomplishment.
Aguante, Rosie.
There you go.
There was a bunch of Tejano cruisers. Big shout out, very dear friend Jaime Almendares, James from H-Town. Also Mariposa Richarte, Irving, Texas, Mariposa. And we also had people, who else was there? Ruben and Rachel Ramirez.
Ruben, yeah.
They went 2 for 2.
Yeah,
they were there Friday
and Saturday.
And then they were there with the Saturday. Man, 2 for 2. Big shout out. Sonia Molina Zuniga. Man, big shout out to Sonia Molina Zuniga. Trini was there. Trini, Dora. It was just a real nice time.
Yeah, really nice party.
Pura gente de edad así bien joven como yo, compadre. It was,
Puros jovenazos.
Puros jovenazos. I hope Ruben Ramirez and his Hobbs knee, me echa la culpa a mí. His Hobbs knee is feeling better, but big shout out. They're such big supporters of ours. We appreciate them. And now, here goes, guys. Here goes another little thing. More Mexican cheese. Mexican cheese. But
keep it coming.
A ver.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found out who Galvan 3917 is.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun. No, I thought he was a hater, but he's a big supporter of us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna send a shout out Jeremiah in California.
Yeah.
Califas out there. Shout out Jeremiah.
Saludos.
And is he still eligible for?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, if he sends us an email to your email, we could probably send him a.
What's our email? I forgot.
Wasn't it Gary Hobbs the podcast?
at gmail.com.
At
gmail.com.
yeah.
Gary Hobbs, the podcast
Podcast
at Gmail. So that Tumblr's gonna come from you.
Yes, it's coming from me.
You're paying for it?
Just
Yes,
to
I am.
clarify.
Plus shipping and handling.
Shipping and handling.
Because that's what kills us,
Todo.
man. That's what bankrupt this show, man. The shipping.
We were making money, but
But big shout out Jeremiah, California is in the house, and hope he continues to support us.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him.
Thanks a lot, man.
Las ganancias se van en el shipping and handling.
oh, yeah.
Hey, I know y'all bought the tumblers, but I got them with the
with the shipping.
God bless. Next time I'll buy the tumbler.
I hope he gets it before Christmas,
Ándale. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to say happy birthday, Alyssa Samago.
Saludos. Happy birthday, Alyssa.
La hija de mi compadre Jaime.
Yeah.
Happy
My
birthday,
baby girl,
Alyssa.
19th, the 19th birthday de mi hija.
Also, my I was going to say illegitimate son, I'm sorry. Pero mi hijo Esteban Vicente. Esteban, Steve.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Esteban Vicente. Not that he listens to his dad's show, but we want to send a big. Also, compadre, happy birthday, Ken.
Mr. RQ.
RQ.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, last
Mr.
week,
RQ
compadre,
radio show.
last week when you were on unpaid vacation, le mandamos saludos Johnny Yorda, RQ.
Oh yeah. Sí,
That's
lo
right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Big shout out RQ.
Great supporter.
There you go. Also, Angelica Alcocer.
Angelica Alcocer.
She's a fantastic singer. A big shout out to Tweet Juarez. But happy birthday, Angelica. And before I close this segment and we go on to other things, but congratulations to my granddaughter, Kaylee Ann Hobbs,
Oh, yeah.
graduated from
Congratulations.
UTSA.
Congratulations, Kaylee. Congratulations.
UTSA, man. She must get that
Great
from
accomplishment.
the other side of the family. She's as sharp as they come, let me tell you. Congratulations, Mija Kaylee Ann Hobbs. And she's working for Telemundo, guys. So, you heard that? Telemundo. Telemundo.
There
Change
you
the
go.
channel. Change the channel.
Change
Save
the
the channel. Telemundo. But, hey, you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Of course, Johnny D, Little D, Jay-Z, and I'm OG, the old Gary. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
Hello, I'm JC, and you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And here's mi compadre, Gary Hobbs.
No tiene compadre, mi compadre Jay-Z. Johnny
There
D,
you go.
Little D.
Yes,
We're
sir.
in the house. Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode 26. We want to send a shout out to some special people. Pues, our sponsors, compadre. Domingo Garcia and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm. They got offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. Also, CRI Electric, San Antonio, Texas. Big shout out, dear friends Israel and Christine Garza and their cruisers too. Oh, yeah. Also, Triple J Custom Welding, La Familia Bustamante. They're in Seguin, Texas, Saigon, Texas. Big shout out, Juan and Crystal and family. Also, Zero Fee Payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Now, on today's Tejano segment, we have new music, compadre.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Tejanos. These guys are Tejanos.
Tejanos.
Both of them. But, well, we want to bring new song, new music by Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, of course. Freddie Records. They have a song out, new song, Siempre Te Cuidaré. Written by Jesse. Pues ahí está el
Ahí está el chao, hombre.
little golden boy. Yeah, anything Jesse touches, it turns to gold. So Jesse Turner wrote this song. There you go. Jesse Turner. Siempre Te Cuidaré. This is Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. New music on Freddie Records.
Siempre te cuidaré. corazón enamorado y yo sueño con tenerte aquí a mi lado. Si te digo que me muero por besarte, no sé cómo, pero voy a conquistarte. Más te vas a enamorar, más con lo que yo te voy a amar y más por ti. Siempre te cuidaré, siempre te voy a querer, siempre te cuidaré. Dame una oportunidad, yo te voy a demostrar que mi amor es de verdad. Más te vas a enamorar, más con lo que yo te voy a amar y más por ti. Siempre te cuidaré, siempre te voy a querer, siempre te cuidaré. Dame una oportunidad, yo te voy a demostrar que mi amor es de verdad. Siempre te cuidaré,
Siempre te voy a querer,
siempre te cuidaré,
siempre te voy a querer.
siempre te cuidaré, siempre te voy a querer, siempre te cuidaré. Dame una oportunidad, yo te voy a demostrar que mi amor es de verdad.
We want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. Siempre te cuidaré. Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics on Freddie Records. Now I'm hearing it, compadre, and I'm asking you, and now you're telling me, and it makes sense, right? Because was Jesse Turner wrote it,
Yeah.
but it sounded like Jesse, but because he's doing backup vocals.
Yeah.
Man,
Exactly,
so Jesse
yeah.
Turner, yeah, and singing with Isaac, right?
Yeah.
And Lucky Joe was on the accordion.
Lucky Joe.
Man,
No wonder.
Mariano Herrera was doing percussion. Of course, Chris Perales does keyboards. Man, hay feria, vato.
Yeah.
Hay budget ahorita in Freddie Records, man. I don't know. Really good song. Jesse Turner wrote it. Siempre te cuidaré. Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, Freddie Records. It does have a Jimmy G vibe, and
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
then
it does really.
the Jesse there and Lucky Joe, yeah, pretty good, really good. On today's Tejano, I told you, Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, Tejanos.
Yes, sir.
Right to the canchas. Hey, now we also have new music by Grupo Stampede.
Stampede.
They're the Dallas-Fort Worth
Dallas,
Metroplex. They have a new song que se llama No Te Vayas Nunca on Iron String Records. And pues Chente was involved.
Chente Barrera,
Chente
yeah.
Barrera and Racy Fuentes, right?
Racy Fuentes.
Well, this is Grupo Stampede with No Te Vayas Nunca. send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless. That's Grupo Stampede. No te vayas nunca. It's on Iron String Records. Gabe Juarez, singer.
Gabe Juarez, yeah.
Written by Ray Cifuentes. Chente Barrera involved with it, and Ray Cifuentes. Hey, compadre, this is just me. It sounds really good. It's really Tejano-ish.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the accordion and the electric guitar going on. It almost sounds like Stampede. Is it me or the guy? He sings really well, but is it me or just it sounds like Jay Perez?
It sounds a little bit like Jay, yeah.
Similar.
Similar, yeah.
No, pues Jay Perez is Jay Perez.
Yeah,
okay, true. But hey, kudos because it sounds like Stampede and Jay, but Ray Reina too.
Ray Reina, the other style.
No, there's a piece there that sounded like Aldo Sierra.
Aldo Sierra.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
the
true.
Piedras
Yeah.
Negras.
They got a little bit of it.
But man, it's flowing, it's grooving, Tejano. No te vayas nunca. Grupo Stampede, new music here on today's Tejano segment. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, guys, what's our websites, compadre? We have GaryHobbs.com. All information for Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. Also, GaryHobbsCruise.com for all our cruises. Our social media sites. On Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official. On Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official. On X, Gary Hobbs Official. And on Twitter, GaryHobbs.official. TikTok, or GaryHobbs.official. Now, I got a little complaint with TikTok because now you go to the page and it says not recommended. Our page is not recommended because now they're saying that we are falsifying that we're somebody else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, tan caídos TikTok.
Pues, híjole. Te digo.
I mean, I could sure use the publicity. Screw TikTok. No, no, GaryHobbs.official TikTok. Yeah, you go to a page and it says not recommended. Wow.
We're going to have to find a way to...
Yeah, there's fakers.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
There's fakers, but again, all our social media sites, but GaryHobbsCruise.com, compadre, for all information. Now, our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 7, which is coming up, because that's been sold out, right?
Yeah.
And on board is Jay Perez in the band, and David Mares. We did have Ram Herrera, and he bowed out of it because of his health issues, right? But so keep Ram Herrera in your prayers. Hopefully we get him back for number 8, compadre.
Hopefully,
but,
Just good.
on board we do have Tejano Loco, of course, and David Olivares and Pio Treviño, and that old guy Gary Hobbs and the usual suspects on this one, number 7. That's been sold out. We're looking forward to it. It's coming up. But our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8, that's coming January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. And a new ship, compadre, Symphony of the Seas. Now, so far, we have confirmed Stephanie Montiel, also Texas Latino. Pura gente, puros tejanos.
Pura gente buena.
Gary Hobbs, usual suspects,
Qué
Tejano
bárbaro.
Loco, and special performances by Gabriel Zavala, Lily Vela. Compadre, we are going to add more artists. Now, we're hoping to get Ram back, con el favor de Dios. Maybe Jay, you know. Maybe LMNOB. But you can visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com for more information. And call our travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Yes, everything has to go through Happy Mireles. No, you can't call Royal Caribbean and then no. Please call Happy Mireles. Big shout out to all our Tejano cruisers. Hey, we asked them to maybe give us a heads up who they'd like to hear. No, nobody sent us nothing.
Nah.
No, either our Tejano cruisers aren't listening or they're Christmas shopping, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, this year I used 2X. just in case anybody.
Moved up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming on up. But this Friday, December 19th, we are in Austin, Texas, la capital de Texas, the OK Corral. It's okay if y'all come over and join us. A whole lot of Tejano music this Friday, December 19th. And this Saturday, December 20th, we are with our dear friend Nick Juarez in D-Town, Tejano Nights, Dallas, Texas. Nick Juarez, D-Town, Tejano Nights. This Saturday, December 20th. And a little heads up, January the 3rd, my birthday bash, compadre, at the Longhorn Ice House in Dallas, Texas, along with our dear friends Joe B and Project 4. Heads up, 66, compadre, con el favor de Dios.
Gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios. But heads up, January the 3rd. Any big shout outs before we leave? Any more? Pues happy birthday once again to your daughter Alyssa. But this is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is episode number 26. Thank you guys for coming in on short notice and without getting paid. And you know, we like to tell everybody that we're hoping that we think right after the cruise, because we're all very, very busy, ladies and gentlemen. We all have, you know, other things. We sleep till 4 in the afternoon, and then we got to get yeah.
I wish.
But we are going to be coming to you, Gary Hobbs, the podcast, in video pretty soon.
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. But once again, thank you for joining us. And please, ladies and gentlemen, remember to subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and what, Johnny?
And share.
Please share. Please share. We need to share. But,
Season to be sharing.
Oh, yeah.
Until next week, like always, Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. Hey, ya mero viene Christmas, compadre.
Ya mero.
Ya mero.
Yeah, next week.
Are you feeling like the Christmas?
Yeah. It's
Christmas.
beginning to look a lot like
Yeah.
Christmas. But, we'll see y'all next week con el favor de Dios. I'm the OG, old Gary, Johnny D, Diddle D, mi compadre Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
See you next week. God bless.
See ya.
God bless y'all.
See ya.